So, another weekend passes us by, on to Monday. Oh joy. But yeah, so, the weekend came and gone. Didn't get to do as much as I thought I would with it, but whatever. To be that way. Thought I was gonna get to do more, you know, the old Dungeons and Dragons and whatnot, but yeah, I ended up not happening. Did get to play refill people. That was fun. Great time with that. I see the purple slime has started to be a problem again. Why are they like this? Why is it always the purple slime? It's like this, but anyway. Yeah, so obviously videos posted, comments were made, suggestions were made, dooms. A couple of things I need to confirm and check and stuff, but yeah, so a couple of things. Metal slimes. If we were to make them all different sizes, would that stop them from merging? Yes. Metal slimes only merge if they are the same size. So if we want to keep an army of them and not have them all merged together, having one of each being a different size would be an effective way of keeping them apart. So they don't accidentally merge together. So there's that. The slime cores, we can only give to regular slimes. They don't work on metal slimes. That's a shame. Be that way. Oh yeah, we had all this stuff, didn't we? Dire wolves. I collected a pack of dire wolves. And the intent is we're going to take them to different biomes and evolve them just to see, you know, how they end up looking. I think that'll be kind of cool. So that's a plan. Also, great sage. Yeah, maybe toss those bottles in there just so I've got, you know, some more medicine on the go. Cool. Now, where is... Hold on. Where is our adamantine? There it is. So, I got a comment saying the fact that, you know, So obviously, when using the spear and attacking the slimes, I gained pierce resistance. Because, you know, we were giving the spear over to an orc, the orc was killing the slime was then giving us energy. And because the damage transfers over, it also transfers over the us gaining resistances part. Which is very cool. But it didn't pass over the ability of gaining holy attack resistance, which I found quite odd. Because I have holy weapon on this thing. So I think, how would your spear give you holy weapon resistance when you disenchanted it? Because I re-enchanted it. I put everything on there. It should have worked. That said, though, comments were saying one of the minions happened to have one of their weapons got enchanted. We should go look into that. Where are all my minions that love to travel around the place? Because one of you, here's Grog, here's our new lad. So, oh wow, you did not waste any time, did you, Grog? Holy, wow, okay. There's good 2.5 stacks of salmon just in his inventory. Wait, hold on, is it cooked? No, it's all, no, literally, I gave you no food. And you just went off and just collected. Alright, hold on, let me cook this for you, you can keep it, like, my god. Did wasted no time going fishing. Apparently that's what he's just been doing non-stop since, Sorry. Didn't intend to get anything there. Anyway, also chat was saying about trying to evolve you. I don't know if we can. Try. Don't know if we can, though. Okay, if we look over all the minions, at least one of you has an enchanted Amadu weapon. I just don't know who it is yet. Also, there's Nuzzle. Yeah, here we go. Nuzzle had the Mithril Spear. Nuzzle has slotting too. Give me that. Slotting acquired. Beautiful. Unfortunately, that's kind of everything else gone now. I'll give her something back, shouldn't I? How much does it cost to put, like... Yeah, it still costs something. I'll put Swift and Sturdy on there, just to give her, you know, something back. There we go. To tall. Keep me up. There we go. There we go. Your beautiful spear has returned. Have fun. Anyway, yes, that was well spotted. I didn't spot that. I had no idea. You got crushing, cool. Oh yeah, did I put crushing on your weapon or sturdy? I put sturdy. Okay, so our weapon's not as strong as it could be. Well, it's fine. It's fine. It'll get stronger on its own layer. We'll power up later. Dum-ba-dum. Alright, we got sliding too. Awesome. Okay, so it means we can put that changes some things. That gives us some more options against Charbis. Charbis pretty much well, actually, okay, I'm pretty sure, because of how Commander works, we were, like, gonna be able to beat Charbis. I don't think Charbis is gonna be that much of an issue, because Charbis has, I don't know if he has resistance or immunity to like, physical attacks and stuff, but either way, like, with Commander, we pretty much bypass all that stuff, so it doesn't matter. No matter what, we were gonna be able to hit him, so that was a little fight. With slotting, it makes it all the easier, though, because now I can just create a slotting weapon and just give it to the lads, whoever I'm sending in for that fight, and they can basically just, yeah, do extra spatial damage on top of it. It's slotting 2, not slotting 3. That's a shame, but, you know, be what it be. Actually, do I think I want to quickly... Okay. Is it worth trying to master Godly Craftsman? It probably is, isn't it? I should probably just do literally what I did with with the other thingy. Hold on, I'm gonna need to borrow this because I want to stand near the center so I can get all my things powered up. Yeah, pop that there. I do what I did with the other one. Okay, we pop that there because it doesn't. I'm assuming the gaining experience doesn't care about what I actually, like, enchant. I assume it mostly just cares about, the fact I'm doing enchanting. So, if I put a Sweeping Edge 1 book here and do that, it says, oh, you've gained experience. And if I look over at Godly Craftsman, we're at 24%. And if I go into here again, I was going to say, can I just do lots of books at once? No. But yeah, if I do another one and put Sweeping Edge on again, and go another. I need to take it off each time. Makes sense. But yeah. Like, if I do a few of these, something cost me 5 XP. Then when I disenchant it, I'll get most of that XP back. This is basically, yeah, this is how I mastered Researcher in the first place. I assume this is, like, going to be a good way for me to master Godly Craftsman as well, because there we go, done 6 of them. We're at 24%. Now we're at 30. Yeah, okay, so I think I'm going to take a minute and just master Godly Craftsman, because people have been saying you should do that. It makes sense. A lot of the skills are, really, really good if you, master them. So I may as well just go and do it and get it over with. I really do hope next time I do a big group thing with this somehow, or whenever that occurs, I get a whole Researcher again. I don't think there's any other world that has to do this, so it's just one of those ones that we need to hope someone gets it and you have an ability to take it. Or I just start with it, but, like, yeah, I hope I get Researcher again, because it turns out it's just so easy to master it. I need a grindstone and, a book in, like, a low-level enchant, which, low-level enchants tend to be the easiest ones to get, so... Yeah. With that, you have mastered the usage of Godly Craftsman. Fantastic. What does that do for me? I don't think it actually does anything, like, on a normal level. Like, it's not like anything happens immediately or anything. It's just more when I'm crafting, there's a chance stuff will come out slightly better EP wise at base. I think that's pretty much it, which, unless I'm crafting, not really a big deal, but I'm crafting Minion loot things, so sure, this could work out well. This could give us, this could be great. So on that, yeah, let's give it a try. Let's give it a whirl, shall we? Let us... So, Godly Craftsman, we can't just, like, craft, our own gear or anything like that. With Mithro and things, unfortunately. So, on that ground, sure, let's try making a spear. And see if anything happens with it. Craft a Godly Craftsman spear. Nothing. I don't know what this is meant to do, by the way. I don't know what this is meant to do. It was just something I got told. And I'm on the thing of, hey, let's see what happens then. So, and this stuff starting any better? No. Okay, well that didn't lead to anything. What if I made like an armor piece, like a chest plate or something? I forget what people say. Actually, I probably should look up the comments that said what Godly Craftsman's meant to do. Either way, it was meant to provide like a crafting buff, I think. Unless I could be misremembering. So maybe a good idea to master Godly Craftsman as if you have crafted equipment, have a percentage of its maximum potential EP already, 1/4 chance between 25, 50, 75% chance. It changes to 50, 75, 100% chance with mastery. Example, craft a sword at which the maximum EP is 100,000. Rolling 25% would make the gears EP 25,000. Okay. I don't really know what this does for me. Okay, I reading that comment there, I'm just on the assumption that means that there's a chance that stuff will be stronger. None of this stuff was. Whatever. Look, I now have it. If I do crafting and something cool happens, great. It feels like something I should have done anyway. But okay, right, some other bits, some other things. So we did the experiments with attacking Hana as an armored Valkyrie, and it worked in the sense of they could damage her. And they could damage her, and like they weren't, I mean, okay, arguably they were packing more power than what any of my minions were. Because my minions are pretty much not going to be dealing as much as the Valkyries. The Valkyries dealt like 900 damage or something a swing. I think we mapped it to. Or like something ridiculous like that. Is it like that? Hold on. They did like 220-ish base. I gave them like an extra 100 because of the EP boost they're going. So we're at like 320-ish. Commander basically doubles it. Oh yeah, and then it crits. Yeah. So Commander basically doubles it to like 600-odd-ish. Like 640-ish. Then they auto crit every time they swing, which adds another chunk on. So, yeah. They've been dealing like around 900 damage per swing. Cool. They were doing hefty chunks of Hana's health, but, yeah. I think it's though, I don't know how vicious they are compared to, like, the, you know, the warrior types. Because the warrior types, we can just say, hey, attack her. And they'll go for her. And, you know, they'll keep swinging, they'll keep throwing spears and stuff. So, I don't know, like, DPS-wise, these guys might do better, potentially. Plus, there's the whole thing. Now that I have Commander, Hanata's immunities become resistances, meaning we can now use slotting and actually do work with it. So we can do spatial damage slotting and actually hurt Hanata with it. So giving our minions spatial weapons might be a move. Possibly, I don't know. At this point, our best weapon we've had is the adamantine spear. Oh, but it also, it does soul damage as well, though. Hanata's soul doesn't heal as quickly, does it? Yeah, okay, there's a lot of ways like our minions can still, you know, do really good work despite things. Okay, alright, things. What do I want to do right now? Well, one, I think I want to increase my power more, just for the sake of having more energy to work with for infinite regeneration. One thing. And two, as it's pointed out, maybe I should build a super soldier. Because Grog is the result. Where'd Grog go? This is Orc. Where is Grog? Grog was over here somewhere. Grog, where'd you go? Yeah, Grog is singular Orc. Singular Orc who happened to kill the metal slime. I don't think it was it like I think we tried to make it specifically one orc, but then obviously you know other orcs got involved and stuff, so I don't think it was ever guaranteed. But yeah, here's Grog here. Grog has an almighty 405,000 EP. Despite the fact that he has only ever killed, like, one thing that I've ordered him to. Being the metal slime. The rest of that just came purely off of the fact that I, you know, empowered him. So, the thought becomes, well, what if we, you know, feed a load of metal slimes to one enemy? Then they'll gain a ton of EP, because they gain, like, 30-something thousand, 40,000 per kill. Because these things have so much, you know, EP already built into them. So that, like, if he, you know, feed, like, 5 of them, that thing is going to be starting off with, like, 200,000 EP. And at that point, if I evolve them, they'll evolve over 1 million. Actually, saying that, I'll need to get them over 100k. Once you go over 100k, the maximum you can empower them by is 1 million. Then it just becomes 1 million point whatever their actual EP is. So if I feed, you know, like, 3 slimes to one minion, I can get an almighty lizards with, like, over 1 million EP right off the bat. So I think I might go and try that really quick. So I have all these metal slimes lying around with not really a lot to do with them currently. And, I mean, they're gaining points bit by bit, so I'll gain power off it as well. Oh, yeah, the other thing I want to do. I want to grab weapon. I'm gonna try a dumb thing really quick. I use Godly Craftsman. I'm gonna take this mithril spear, and I'm going to grant it the power Holy Weapon. Or that was my intent, but I put it in the wrong slot. We're gonna give it Holy Weapon. I'll give it Solier as well. We're gonna give it Holy Air and Solier. Okay, we're gonna enchant. I don't think there's any reason to make it any stronger. No. 26 should be plenty for what I want to do. My thought is, we want to gain resistances to everything. There's only a few things we don't have resistances to. Now, I would love to evolve first before I do any to spiritual training. But if I evolve, then it won't evolve. The skill won't evolve. And right now, I'm trying to remember what can't gain immunity. I'm pretty sure, like, magic resistance can't get immunity. I remember that. I originally was thinking, like, spiritual or holy or one of those two didn't gain immunity, but I'm pretty sure the comments said, no, they do. How do I have spatial attack immunity? Where did that come from? Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, yeah, so it's only those two plus flame attacks, which flame attacks, that's an easy one to get. Like, that's just go fight in for it, basically. So if I not in for it, get hit by in for it a few times, I'll gain that eventually. So that's all fine. But okay, yeah, I think what I want to do... Green wolves! Oh my god, look at them. Hello. Hey. Thoughts? Domination. Storage. My green wolf, you're mine now. Also, once again, I just started taking off in the wrong direction. I have no idea why. But anyway, yeah, okay, I want to give this to, like, an enraged orc, have them attack me, and just hope that I can gain resistances to this stuff, because it can become immunity. If it becomes immunity, then it'll be at least a resistance when I get attacked by Hinata, and that'll be cool. Now, so, another comment has mentioned the fact that my minions can gain resistances. Now, they normally wouldn't because I'm using Guardian and that absorbs a lot of the, you know, it absorbs the damage they would take. What the other Shogo just kills me if I give him a weapon. Shogo, you're aggressive. You're like super aggressive. Here, Shogo, take this mithril spear. Or don't. Whatever. It's fine. It's cool. Whatever. I didn't want you to anyway. No, I actually do though. Here, Shogo, please. Shogo, stop being an idiot and just take this spear. Why are you gonna be awkward about this? Just take the spear, man. It's a gift. Have it. You're not like the orcs. You don't pick up weapons, do you? I don't know how true that is. I've seen you pick out armor and stuff before. Yeah, there we go. I said to get the armor, the angle right. Okay. Orcs I was fighting with. Shogo actually is terrifying. Okay, I want Shogo to hit me. And I'm just gonna hope my healing factor keeps me alive, is my thought right now. Hey, Shogo. Oh, he's close. Okay, he's doing damage to me, but he's not killing me instantly. Cool. My mana's going down, but I can survive it. Excellent. It's going up. Yes. Spiritual. Also going up. I just need to keep my mana topped up. And guess what? I have all these potions. As long as I pay attention, I'll be fine. Unless he crits me or something. I don't know if he can. Sorry, Shogo. I wasn't trying to actually gain anything from you there. Boop. I'm gonna quickly grab some more potions while I'm here. There we go. Grab those. So we top up. There we are. And holy attack resistance has been acquired. Beautiful. So my damage from his attacks have gone. I think he's randomly critting. Our spectral attack resistance has been learned. Oh, excellent. So I still take the damage. Like, I'm still taking some, but it's, you know, it's lowered is the idea. Excellent. Okay, that worked out way quicker and better than I thought it would. Anyway, hey, dude, you want to be like my friend now? Thought domination. Beautiful. I know, I definitely can't name you. No. Out of curiosity, though. Do you gain? No, you won't. You won't gain on yielding points unless I name you. So yeah, I can't do the thing with you. That's a shame. I will take my weapon back, though. Thank you. You're not taking my weapon. I need Spearhead then. That'd be the only way. That'd be the only way I can gain Minion skills, or I can gain their skills. What skills do I need all of them though? I don't need any, do I? There is this notion of, hey, I should try and get the skills from the other worlders, but then there's also the thing of like, what would I need them for? Like, I'm not gonna use Berserker or anything. I suppose defensively could use Berserker. Okay, I should go grab Maka and stuff because I'm realizing there's a whole bunch of stuff out here worth murdering. But yeah, okay. This is all thought. This is all Oh, the bar. Is it worth me? Okay, one, how do I even go about obtaining all their skills? Then, or how do I even go about obtaining, like, Spearhead or something like that? Then, two, even if I did, like, what good would it be to me, is my thought right now. I don't think there's any reason for me to really go out of my way to get their skills, because I don't think there's any benefits me in a minion run. No, let's refocus our efforts into figuring out how we're going to gain resistances for our minions. I can think of one method, but I don't want to use it yet, aka the Hidden Ruler ability. Hidden Ruler would allow us to steal regeneration factors from some entities and give them to others. That is one thought. Another thought is we could do what I basically just did there, where we have one of our minions sit and get hit a bunch. Preferably not by something as strong as Shogo. Preferably by something much, much weaker. And we let them build up resistances that way. Because if they were to get attacked by spears and stuff, or I guess in this case we'd make it a sword, because swords are, you know, we want physical attack resistances. I don't think it matters. Like, it doesn't matter against Ronaldo, does it? Like, ain't gonna matter. Now I think about it. That's just gonna, you know, cut through it anyway. I kind of want to try it, though, just to see if it works. I'm curious. I'm curious if it works. I want to try it. It's risky. I want to try it. But yeah, okay. If we can basically do what we did there, but, like, say with an orc instead, rather than, you know, something more powerful, we could, in theory, then, you know, just heal them over and over again with healer. That, in theory, would work, I think. Possibly. I mean, it's certainly an idea at the very least. I have to try it. Like, I don't think there's any harm in trying it, because if it's with an orc, like, if I pick, like, Mocha for this experiment, Mocha already has, like, absurd defenses. I just wish I could get a regeneration. If she got regeneration, it'd be so easier. It'd be so much easier. Then the odds of them actually dying is so little. The risk is here right now, though. Mocha, are you attacking everything you see? What are you doing? Hey, Malcolm, you're gonna attack everything. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. I'm not under haze anymore. Why is Mocha trying to kill everything? It's simple, because they're trying to kill you, and she is a good minion who tries to save your life. But yeah, okay. If we create, like, a super soldier, or we create a... Also, just because you can, kill the ant. If we create, like, a super soldier, or, you know, we use Mocha or something, I feel like this could, in theory, work. Like, we just have Mocha... Mocha, did I just tell you the wonder or something there? Mocha? I hadn't, okay. I was wondering there. Be okay. I feel like it's an idea. I feel like it's something worth trying. Also, Mocha, can you release this guy? Your spear hit him. Please let it hit him. Alright, fine. I'll do it this way. Bonk. Well, all it took was something to move slightly and she got him. Okay, never mind. I apparently did not need to be involved there. Also, damage taken on behalf of Shogo. Wait a minute, Atkins. Oh, yeah, he's my minion. Oops. Yeah, that lasts for like a good 10 minutes. Then, you know, he'll forget about everything. Hello, Shogo. I guess we're friends now. Oh, dear. Well, I didn't intend for that to happen, but never mind. I can actually hit you with this. There we go. We're just gonna drag you in. Or not. Okay, never mind. Or wait, did Shogo just kill him? Shogo just killed him. Shogo, I don't want you involved in it. Just stay there. Alright, stay there. Get these ant-eggs out of here. Alright, and then this person comes up. And then Mocha, you... Yeah, there we go. Well, Shogo really wants to be part of the team now. Probably all that thought dominating I did. Anyway, dude, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. You don't get to keep that. You just stay right there. I literally just don't have a use for you. I'm sorry. Like, I honestly, if I could, I would just destroy you and that'd be the end of it. I can't think of a single reason to have Shogo. In theory, I could technically capture other worlders and have them work for me. As like a thing. I don't see them doing anything though. Like, what are they gonna do? Oh, hey. It's a thingy. Thought domination. Name. I have to look at the comments. Because there was a recommendation to call it sickle. I think that's how you pronounce sickle. Oh yeah. Blank. Sickle, become powerful. Sickle, shadow storage. I have a lot of minions in the shadow storage. I should really start doing stuff with them at some point. But anyway, alright, it gives us 2 of them. Could try breeding them at some point. See if we get mini thingy floating around. That'd be cool. Other thing, because oh yeah, there was another minion I wanted to try and grab. The moth. There's mention about moths like to hang out in the covered forest. I tend to avoid those because of fairies, but yeah, okay, that's actually a thing then. So, okay, can you kill this thing without me getting involved? Yes, well done. Maka's doing good work taking out all this lot. Very good, very good. Also realizing I went over to the mesa here. This wasn't where I was meant to be going. I'm meant to be going over to where the lizards live. I need to go grab a new lizard minion so I can make a super lizard. Also, Maka, where are you at? 469,000. Nice. Your HP's up to 484. Cool. And yeah, your spirit's up to 968. Nice. Okay, 968 spirit. It is terrifying the idea of letting someone do spiritual attack damage on one of my minions. Because, you know, that could go wrong very easily. Probably should try it though, shouldn't I? Also, things over there are cool. Also, turn that on. Also, distance. Dim-ba-dim. Where's the lizard den from here? I've been going the wrong way. Where is it? It's over there. Cool. Okay, we're gonna go pay a visit to your old family. And we're gonna kill every metal slime we see along the way, because feck them. Need them to, need Maka to get more power. The more power Maka gains now, the more spiritual attacks, more spiritual HP she'll have. So if I do try the training with her, you know, things don't result in absolute disaster straight away. Which would be ideal. I'm trying to think. Also, where, godly craftsman, there we go. Thinking about it, yeah, maybe just store some of this stuff in here while I'm not using it, so I actually, you know, have space. Good thought, yes. Anyway, how am I gonna start this? I should just take a sword. I should just take a sword and just use healer. Like, that would work. Like, just let Maka just sit there and get hit and just heal. Not against this lot in particular. But yeah, definitely not in this lot. I need to do it in a more controlled environment. I don't know what that environment's going to be. I need to do this in a controlled environment. No, I can't be playing silly with Maka's life. Be a very dumb idea. Don't want Maka to die. Spent so much time building her up at this point. Only for me now, I'm going to create a soldier that's going to be even stronger than her. Because we've gotten to that point where we've got all these minions with all this energy. Okay. If we come over here. Dum-ba-dum. Godly craftsman. I'm going to block off the bit here. I really don't feel like dealing with it. Maka, I'm going to take you back home because I don't want you to accidentally kill them all. Because I feel like you totally would. Okay, I forgot our marker was over here, but this is fine. We're going to just go home from here. I'm going to drop you back off at home. Then, yeah, I'm going to go say hi to the lizards for a bit. I need to get in a controlled environment where I only have like 1 or 2 lizards in the one bit. I don't want them accidentally, you know, doing anything silly. Is this going to work? Actually, I think they already have weapons, don't they? Will they pick up a weapon I throw at them? There's a question. I'll work that one out together in a moment. Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't know what order I'm going to do this stuff in, but I need to start, like, putting Darabos down in different areas and start figuring out which ones, you know, become which in different biomes. I was in a swampy biome there. I should try making a Darabos there to see what it turns into, because I have a whole pack in my inventory waiting, so I might as well use them and see what they can turn into. Because I do like seeing different Darabos designs. There are a ton of different, you know, kill color schemes in them, but they have unique skins, all that jazz. I'd like to see more of them. May as well make that a little extra thing to do. Have a full different squad of different Darabos. Just because we can. Because if we're ever going to do it in a run, this is the run for it. Plus, it would give me an idea in the future if I'm going to get Darabos, you know, which, you know, ones do I like the most? Which ones do I think are the coolest? So I know in the future where I want to have all my Darabos. Tis an idea. Alright. Mocha, stay there. Don't want you going anywhere. Right, you guys are all just chilling. Just check. Yeah, okay, you got I've actually your points won't me down. I spent far too long far away from you guys. Darn. Got to sit here for ages to get your power back up. Or well, I could. Honestly, like I'll spend a little bit of time, but like even if they're not max, it's not really the end of the world. Like, yeah, okay, it'd be really good to get my EP over like 10 million before I go Demon Lord. But at the same time, like, you know. I just get more. I just get more of them. Just keep running the experiment again and again. I mean, okay, we'll see how long we spend in camp. I'm gonna do some bits anyway, because one, yeah, we get Sickle here. Sickle, badoop. You're there. Say, hey, Sickle, you wanna like just stay there for a moment? Then, hey, Pancake, you wanna just like stay there for a moment too? I'm gonna test a thing with you guys. Mostly because I just don't know how this works. So follow, fid. It's a Babby! Oh my god, it's a Babby Blade Tiger. Alright, hold on. Let's have a look at the naming thing. Has anyone recommended more names for Blade Tigers? It's for, you know, oh yes, there is. There are names. Okay, yeah, let's go with this one. We shall call you Mittens. Welcome aboard. Also, you stay there. You stay there. You stay there. Mittens with his... Wait a second. You're weaker than Sickle. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, I don't know how... Okay, so these guys, I don't know what the odds are. There's an alternative. There is an alt version of these guys. I don't know how you get it, though. But there is one. It exists. I've seen it. There's a pure white variation of them that looks so freaking cool. I'm assuming it's not a thing of, you know, a name gives them a secret thing. I'm assuming this is a thing of just there's a rare genetic thing of them potentially having it, similar to how the Direballs have the Tempest Wolf. I don't remember seeing it in the comments or in the config though. So I genuinely have no idea what that was all about. I'm so intrigued though. I'd like to see it. Okay. Why have we got Milk Slime in there? I do have a Milk Slime in here. Dude, are you an enemy? No. You have commander level HP for whatever reason. Okay, cool. You're in there. There's Darryl. Okay, so there's just a bajillion Darryls. It's an interesting thing. Pretty much none of these guys have actually been named and stuff properly, so I have a feeling they'll be quite violent when I first let them out. I'll have to recapture them again. That's fine. We can do that. That's perfectly okay. Also, now I think about it. Hey, Mr. Unicorns. How are you guys looking? Oh, you're ready for sacrificing, you say? Well, that's fantastic news, because I'm ready to sacrifice you all and actually remember this time that I want to gather your flesh up. Okay, actually, only some of them are ready. The bot. I already have done the orcs. I could just feed them all to whatever lizard I'm gonna fight. Like if I go to this lizard, I give them the adamantine spear. Then godly craftsman. I'm gonna remove Soul Eater off it. I don't want it doing Soul Eater, you know, damage and all that jazz. So we're having energy still on. Or wait, no, hold on. No, I do want Soul Eater on. I do want Soul Eater on. I was wanting to think of for drops, would it work that way? Would it still drop the flash? Probably. It's probably fine. Alright, yeah. You know what? Just leave that in my name spear as it is. Leave it as it is. This should be fine. I was thinking to kill the unicorns while they drop the, you know, the B rank monster. Because I still haven't finished the Dark One's outfit. Like, I started it. I've sacrificed like 50 unicorns since then. But fun fact, every single time I did, it was like against the Orc Disaster and stuff like that. I completely forgot I was maybe picking this junk up. Wait, actually I say it. No, I am finished. Wait, what? Yeah, no, there's no helmet. No, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, there's no helmet. At this point, you just make the anti-magic mask, which is just clay and a rose thingy. Well, We don't have a rogues thingy. Or do... No. No. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. No, we don't. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go make one then. You know what? I wish I knew what anti-magic did. Because I really don't. Like... I feel like what it says it's meant to do is never really kicked in. So they've never actually properly really tried it out. Like... Because my thought would be, oh, it's gonna, like, you know, protect me from things. The mask never seems to. I don't know what the mask really does. Like, it looks cool. I just don't know what it does. Oh, so, okay, hold on. Before these feckers decide to get out of hand again. Okay, yeah, let's start this game again. I'm gonna quickly grab all this lot. Just so they don't act up. Also, just so they gain EP. Do I care about EP from this lot? There's a good question. I'm gonna have to deal with them at some point. I'm gonna have to take them out a walk again. This time I'm gonna have to make sure purple vanishes. Because purple's apparently the problem. Why is it always purple? Well, plus they're living next to a flower forest. Really easy to go pick up more flowers. So that's cool. Okay, let's try making this mask really quick. Finally finish off my outfit. That said, that did remind me. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of comments about, hey, you said your next, like, one of your specials to be making the Dark One outfit in Dimbadoom and all that jazz. And, you know, you should take this and that skill as your next thing. So, I've seen Greed and Lust get mentioned quite a bit for skill recommendations. And, you know, I'll let you, like, tame Other World and stuff. Thing is, though, like, I can already tame Other World. Commander already lets me do it. Like, that was never really a thing. So I can't really think of that being a reason that we're taking them, because it's not gonna, like... It's not gonna let me use Unyielding on them. Because Unyielding on my account so you name something. I don't have Spearhead. So... It doesn't really make a difference what way I tame them. It's just because, oh, okay, you can give them equipment. True. But... I don't know, is there any benefit to me giving equipment and training up one of the other worlders over training up one of the lizardmen who can fly? I guess there's Shogo? But like, will Shogo's Berserker get stronger? Cause I forget how Berserker works. I know Berserker's might be one of those things that it gets stronger as you get stronger, but I forget what the conditions for it getting stronger were. I know the old conditions were the more you kill things, the stronger it gets. So like, the more you fight, the more the stronger it gets. I don't know if that's still the same case, if that works for Shogo. And it, like, tracks it and stuff. That is the thought at this point, like... I was gonna grab all their minions, like, who would I even grab at this point? Is it Shogo? Maybe, cause I can't think of any other world as being that useful. Like, I guess Shin has a more increased dodge chance, but I'm pretty sure Hinata ignores them anyway, so that wouldn't matter. There's Mai, who likes to use the bow and can teleport, but spatial stuff's blocked against Hinata, so that doesn't matter. There's the Knight with Spearhead, makes no difference, because the armor in at the beginning anyway. I feel like Shogo's the only one that really, like, you know, could potentially benefit. But yeah, either way, I don't really know what other stuff I'd want to use the sins in that for, because like people were, like saying, oh, you can use your ability to like cut Hinata's magic stuff. Then I will. Okay, well, one with that killer, I don't want to use attacks and abilities and stuff that will kill the targets, but it's not me that's meant to kill them. Giving off a debuffing effect is nice, but it also means I need to be within a certain range of that thing the whole time, which is really dangerous. So like, because I know there's like I forget which sin it is. One of the sins does give you a thing for, you know, debuffing people around you. I forget in what way, but I'm pretty sure it was like a strength debuff thing, at the very least. And that might be the same one. It drains people's mana. Thing is, though, one, I don't want to kill them. Two, I don't really want to be near Hinata, because if Hinata uses Melt Slash or Disintegrate, I really don't want to be caught in it. That's the thing. Then, yeah, there's just the fact that all my NCs are going to be using Energy Steel, and, like, you know, like, everything I give a weapon to is pretty much going to have Energy Steel. It's going to have, like, Holy Weapon, it's going to have Magic Weapon when I unlock that eventually. Slotting. And it's going to have, Soul Eater. It's like, they're already going to be doing it, to be honest. I just feel like having an overwhelming number of things with weapons to hit her with is probably more beneficial than me trying to debuff her. I feel like me buffing them is more important for this run than trying to debuff a single target. And stuff like that, 'cause I don't want to use stuff like, you know... I'm not using things like the insta-death skills and stuff like that. Like, I've done that before. But it's not my job to kill them. The objective is not for me to kill things. Okay, make some masks. 10,400. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh. That's come out as 10,400. Also, they've all gained breathing support and energy resistance 1. Does the mask normally have that, or is that a godly craftsman thing? Oh. I have no idea. I have no idea, but I'm also curious. Who on earth is going to raise one of these things up? So I can wear it. Is it worth... Is it... There's no real benefit to wearing the mask over... Well, how strong is the adamantine helmet? Yeah, adamantine's better. This is more just for looks. But I do want to see one of my guys wearing one, so hold on. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of these channel members for the extra support. And a special thank you and shout out to our late members, the joining members ANBU, and our ANBU members MonsterQ and AdenIsGone. Thank you all very much for the extra special support.